So it looks like the Raiders finally listened to us fans and finally fed Josh Jacobs out there. And he had a career day yesterday against the Denver Broncos, had 28 carries for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the crazy thing about all this is the fact that this is actually the 4th time in his career that he scored more than 2 touchdowns against the Denver Broncos. Now, tell me you don't like the Donkeys without telling me you don't like the Donkeys, right? I don't know what it is, but it's great to see that Josh Jacobs be balling out against our AFC West rivals.
It say something about rivals, man. They bring the best out of you, you know? So I guess that's what it tend to do for me.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, Raider Nation. We have a lot of good players on this team. Devontae Adams is a great player. But through the first 4 weeks, I feel like Josh Jacobs is our best player offensively. I feel like he is playing with the chip on his shoulder, especially the fact that he didn't even get a contract extension yet. Right now, he looks like he's worth all that money. I don't know whether or not the Raiders would give him that contract extension at the end of the year, but if he keeps this up, we possibly could see him back in the silver and black for many more years. Even our head coach, Josh McDaniels, had some great things to say right after the game yesterday.
You know, he's one of the best runners that I've ever been around. He has a great ability to make yards after contact. He has a great ability to make yards. Even if there's not a whole lot there right away, he bounces the ball. And sometimes as a coach, when a guy bounces the ball, you say, no. But usually his turn out okay. He makes good decisions. And he's taking care of the football. Obviously, that's an important part of this. They were trying to strip at it and punch at it tonight. They do a great job of creating fumbles. We talked about that all week. Obviously, JJ, with as much as he touched it, he did a good job.
That's some high praise right there coming from the head coach that doesn't really use you a lot. But the fact that he recognizes his greatness out there, I hope that he at least feeds this guy a little bit more throughout the next couple of games, because I feel like if the Raiders want to keep this momentum going, if they want to start winning games, it's going to ride off of the back of Josh Jacobs, not Derek Carr. I feel like Derek Carr, honestly, and this is not to knock him in any way possible, I feel if he just plays his role out there as a game manager, just trying to get the ball to the right people, make the right plays, and use your legs on certain plays, because it was great to see DC out there using his legs, getting some first downs. And he did say in his press conference, you know, if the defense is going to double up Devontae, Darren Waller, and all these other guys out there, he's going to just end up using his legs. And even though Josh McDaniels doesn't really want Derek Carr to use his legs, he's going to use them. And that's what I want to see from Derek Carr. He's starting to grow some cojones out there and running the damn ball, because that's definitely going to help out this team. And he even admitted that the run game is going to help everything.
If teams want to play help on Devontae and things like that, then Josh and myself whenever I can. But that running game will only help.
And I mean, he ain't wrong. You know, we finally got to see what this offense would look like if we were to feed Josh Jacobs from beginning to end. We get a big fat W. And that's what we did a lot at the end of the last season, man. And even in the preseason, we were winning games, not because of our quarterback, not because of our wide receivers. It was because of the run game, also the field goal, and a solid-ass defense. So if we could keep doing that moving forward, especially this next week against Kansas City Chiefs, it's going to be a good week for us. And hopefully we get another W going into the bye week. But with all the praise that Josh Jacobs is getting right now, I do wonder whether or not this team will give Josh Jacobs that contract extension. Do I believe he deserves it? Yes. Do I feel like the Raiders will actually do it? I don't know. As I was listening to Josh McDaniels, press conference, one thing really stood out to me the most and had me kind of worried. And it was the fact that he was talking about Zamir White and how ready Zamir White is, to go out there and take over as the next running back. And everybody was saying, we drafted Zamir White to take over Josh Jacobs' job. And I feel like Josh Jacobs right now is making it a little bit hard on Josh McDaniels. He even admitted that, Josh Jacobs never wants to get out of the game. And I feel like the reason he doesn't want to get out of the game because he doesn't want his job to go away. And plus, this dude is a dog.
Zamir's time, is going to come. As I said last night, we got a guy that's really running well. And one of the unique things about Josh Jacobs is you never see him do this. I think that's a tribute to the kid and how much he loves football, how hard he competes on a play-after-play basis. And, again, it says nothing negative about Zamir. Zamir's ready to go. So it's just Josh has got to open the door and say, come on in and take a couple reps off me. And he hadn't done that a whole lot. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? So he's got that mentality and that physicality about him that he can handle that. So Zamir will have opportunities definitely going forward.
So after hearing that, it does make me a bit worried, but I don't know if I'm just taking this out of proportion or is this something that we should really keep an eye on moving forward. Do you guys, Raider Nation, believe that Josh Jacobs deserves to get that contract extension? Let me know down in the comments below, because I know for a fact if we were using Josh Jacobs the way we did yesterday for these past couple of games, we could have definitely won more games, especially that Arizona Cardinal game, which, my goodness, still gets under my skin. But at the end of the day, we got to move forward, and hopefully Josh Jacobs can get that contract extension, because I would love to see this guy in the silver and black for the next couple of years. All right, Raider Nation, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you don't, then hit that like button. If this is the very first time you come across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification icon button. Just notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. We are close to 40K, so helping us out. With that being said, until the next video, this is your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoff. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.